standing by.
Let's lose legal. And go logo.
Start. We're set.
Demonstrators threw hot dogs, knockwurst, and kielbasa as the Prime Minister's motorcade passed by. This is a
Hi, I'm Lance Anderson. You know me from my movies Terminal Intensity, Multiple Explosions, and Terminal Intensity 2. But back in Appleton, Wisconsin, Miss Edith Parker knew me as the boy who hated geometry.
Hypotenuse, Lance. Ow!
We've got 2 live ones, all set.
30 seconds to air.
Super! Contestants coming down the pipe!
Okay, guys, let's get ready. 10 seconds.
Happy trials!
Go with the bomb check.
6, 5,
Let's go to black.
3.
In order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
Hey, I'm Cookie, and if you want to add a twist to your drinking water, squeeze a lime or cucumber slice into it. Wow, look at this. We've got 2 of the greatest minds of the 21st century. There's 1 screw for each of you. And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Mee-Ow, Inappropriate Cat Accessories. Because your cat has pissed you off for the last time.
Hang on tight, we're in for a ride. First on the docket, that angel wears too much eyeliner. How would illusionist Chris Angel perform a vanishing hat trick? He'd vanish 3 times in a show, he'd vanish while running backwards, he'd vanish inside the Saw a Woman in Half box, or he'd vanish with only 1 minute left in the show. Player 1, not much time left. Player 2, get out of here! Seriously, get out of here. Player 1, apparently somebody sawed your brain in half and then kept both halves. Allow me. In sports such as hockey, a hat trick is when a player scores 3 times in 1 game. But if he just vanished once and for all, that'd be fine. Take a good look at. I have a degree in geography. You ever seen these things the contestants have to eat on Survivor or Amazing Race? I mean, do they realize when they eat those live beetles and spiders, they're eating the poop in their intestines too? I would never eat a live beetle or spider, unless I was assured it had just been given an enema. Anyway, which potential Amazing Race food challenge includes a food named after its country of origin? German chocolate cake-fed maggots, French fries and bull's testicles, toenails marinated in Russian dressing, or intestine with a side of Turkish delight. Hello? Player 2. Turkish delight, the sweet confection, originated in Turkey. But turkey originated in America. You can tell because when you eat one, it tastes like freedom. And now, the Jerry Orchard. And it's a dis or dat. Player 2, we gotta get you back in the game. Take a run at this dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 titles. For each one, I want to know if it's a play by Anton Chekhov or an episode of Seinfeld. If it's Chekhov, press left on your plus control pad. If it's Seinfeld, press right on your plus control pad. Right answers will get you $300, but answer wrong and it will be worse than the series finale of Seinfeld. Player 1, select your answer before Player 2, because if you get it right and Player 2 gets it wrong, you get that cash. Let's have 30 seconds on the clock. Ready? Let's go. The Cherry Orchard, the Chinese restaurant, the Maestro, the wedding, the contest, the seagull, the virgin. Decent. I'd say you're George Smart. Not Jerry or Elaine Smart, but you know, smarter than Kramer. My favorite Seinfeld episode was the one where Kramer concocted that outrageous plan and George kept having bad things happen to him over and over. Oh, that was a good one. Hey! Here's one for you. From the makers of Infant Mortality Rate, Travel Edition. If the board game Life released different versions based on the average life expectancy in various countries, which of these editions would make for the shortest game? Life America Edition, Life the United Kingdom Edition, Life Italy Edition, or Life Japan Edition? The screw is in you, player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. Nope, folks in the UK live plenty long, which really sucks for them. Way to screw, player 1. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 1. Now, in some parts of Italy, the average age of death is about 247 years old. It's true. No, it isn't. This would have worked. At roughly 78 years, the CIA World Factbook ranks the USA around 50th in world life expectancy, lower than the UK, Italy, or Japan. Of course, in the game of life, if you get married, buy a house, and have children, you'll feel like you're dead at around age 30.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here we have Let's Party Till the Credits Roll. If Bradley Cooper's character in The Hangover held the occupation of a Cooper, what would he have said at the start of the movie? Dudes, get ready for a crazy night of cheese making. We're gonna forge steel till the sun comes up. Guys, let's just sit around and blow glass all night. Or, tonight, we're gonna make so many barrels. Player 1, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. Try forging an occasional right answer. Well played, screw, player 2. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 2. This coming from an expert on blowing. Want to see the answer? A Cooper is somebody who builds and repairs barrels for a living. I actually would have preferred it if there were some sort of barrel for that scene where the naked guy jumps out of the trunk. Any sort of barrel blocking the view. A pickle barrel might have been appropriate. That'll bring an end to our first round. And it looks like player 2 has the lead, but just barely. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And keep in mind, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you. Okay, how about it? Up next, burnt to smithereens. What might employees of The Simpsons' Mr. Burns call him if a fire destroyed his epidermis, dermis, and some underlying tissue and muscle? C. Montgomery first-degree burns, C. Montgomery second-degree burns, C. Montgomery third-degree burns, or C. Montgomery fourth-degree burns. Player 2, C. Montgomery second degree, no. Next time, try this. A fourth-degree burn involves the destruction of the dermis and epidermis as well as damage to the underlying tissue, muscle, or bone. I can imagine how difficult it must be to locate yellow skin grafts. Maybe from Regis Philbin. Well, he's more of an orange.
Question 7!
And on its way, gentlemen like to be solicited. Which literary gentleman might receive a direct mailer for a gentleman's club if the mailer were sent to the Pemberley estate? Rhett Butler or current love interest, Mr. Darcy or current male protagonist, Heathcliff or current vengeful lover, or Ernest Worthing or other. Here's where the money is. Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy, the male protagonist in Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, lived at Pemberley. Did they even have gentlemen's clubs in 1800s London? Kindly remove your outer garments. Now would you please take off your foundation garments? Yes, quite lovely. Player 1. Heathcliff? Well, the cat's out of the bag. And so is its riding gear. You want a cat saddle from our sponsor, Mee-Ow, Inappropriate Cat Accessories. If your cat could thank you, it probably wouldn't. This wrong answer of the game nets you a handsome $8,000. Yeah, you're welcome.
Plucking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
How about pick a number, any number? Which TV show was on the air for more seasons than the number in its title? 6 Feet Under, Seventh Heaven, John and Kate plus 8, or 24? Player 1. Yeah, Fox has been airing 24 for over a quarter of a century. They have a DVD box set called Almost a Month. Now pay attention. Seventh Heaven ran for 11 seasons. And speaking of heaven, those 11 seasons really felt like an eternity.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, I'm not nice.
Here's a good one. Stir Friday Nights. Most Chinese restaurants these days advertise that they don't use MSG. It's so annoying. I had to drive all over the place last night just to find a place that'll give me dangerous doses of delicious sodium. Which reminds me, I still need to read my fortune cookie.
Cookie, fortune, Masterson.
Okay, here we go. When life gives you apple slices, take the largest piece. Hey, how did they know I was going to be moving to New York City? Well, if that's the case, which piece of the Big Apple should I move to? The Queens slice, the Brooklyn slice, the Manhattan slice, or the Staten Island slice? Player 1. No, but this is the most expensive slice. Player 2. The largest borough by area is Queens. My female friends who live in New York told me that if I ever moved near them, I would totally be the Samantha of the group. I have no idea what that means.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
Try this on for size. Who got feces on the space bar? If a room full of chimps on typewriters managed to collectively type one actual word every week, what could they conceivably write in 1 year? The Pledge of Allegiance, the preamble to the U.S. Constitution, the Gettysburg Address, or the lyrics to Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up? Two players and not one guess between you. It's the new math. This would have been nice. The preamble is 52 words long, so the chimps could write it in a year at 1 word a week. Of course, instead of signing it, they'd smear it with their own feces, just like Ben Franklin. Brace. Oh, you know all about the attack. Lovely. Here's your clue. Who's in charge of our town? You may or may not do well on this one. Good luck. Player 2, this victory was inspirational. It makes me believe that even the biggest, stupidest moron can one day win a trivia game. You hold your head high, Player 2, and listen closely.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, folks. Donnie, what's going on?
Well, now's the time when you should alert me of any intentions to continue.
And now, greatest moments in driving history.
Oh man, I love this song. If only there were a way to let drivers around me know that I love this song. Ah, too bad you can't hear anything from outside these stupid rolled up windows. Wait a minute, what if I... Hey man, speak on!
This has been another installment of
Greatest moments in driving history.
Ow!
What's wrong, baby?
Your bee-beard. It's too unruly. I don't love you anymore.
No! What do I do?
Biz, get a buzzkill beard trimmer, bozo.
Huh?
Biz, get the buzzkill beard trimmer and shave or trim your bee beard for the utmost comfort for you and your lady. You can have bee mutton chops, a bee handlebar mustache, or a bee soul patch.
Hey, your bee-beard looks great. I love you again.
Thanks, Buzzkill.
Who makes you look sharp without the sting? Buzz does.
also available Hive Diver Bikini Wax. Each year, tens of dozens of puppeteers suffer serious hand injuries because they didn't use the proper lubrication before stuffing their hands into a puppet. These injuries can range from minor chafing and small blisters all the way to the loss of a limb and death. Luckily, there is a solution. Felt-up hand puppet lube was specifically designed by scientists to provide the lubrication that feels good, but also keeps puppeteers safe.
I feel good. My puppet feels good. Because of felt up, well, we're both healthy.
If you or someone you love uses hand puppets, don't they deserve to get felt up?
If I didn't get my son felt up when he was younger, he might not be here today.
Felt-up hand puppet lube for your loved ones.
Bedroom bodies, feed a style factory. There's a tiny bun that's jumped out of the oven. She just couldn't wait for your kisses and loving. She lives in a uterus all cozy and warm. Just wait 7 months till she's reborn. She fits right into the palm of your hand. Her Malibu incubator gives her a tan. Aww. Bedroom buddies, fetus doll factory.
The Bedroom Buddies Fetus Doll. Because 9 months is just too long to wait for a hug.
Your child is the most precious thing in your life.
Mama loves you so much, Eric.
And as a parent, you wish you could protect your innocent baby from this cruel world forever. Unfortunately, the real world is out there waiting for them.
You didn't make the squad, kid. You throw like a girl.
It's not you, Eric. It's me.
You're fired.
But for now, you can still protect him with the No Surprise Jack in the Box. Hey there, excuse me, but I'm gonna pop out of this box soon. I don't mean to alarm you, but I will be popping out in about 5 seconds or so please prepare yourself. Again, I don't want to scare you, but I'm coming out in just a sec. And here I am, as promised, on time. This was fun. The No Surprise Jack in the Box from the No Surprise Jack in the Box company, because there are enough surprises in the world.
Ugh, I hate these braces. My stupid mom made me get them.
Yeah, braces suck.
Braces and mom suck. Ooh, Tyler just texted me.
Tyler's a douche.
This exchange has been brought to you by the Council for Overheard Tween Conversations.
Whatever happened to Hootie and the Blowfish? Find out tonight.
Next week on a new episode of Old People Exceeding Expectations.
Mr. Tillman, do you need a...
Government analysts are calling a landslide victory and accept